The press conference is to make sure that anyone out there should know that we are not welcoming such kingdom to Mingo Enclave. And that is the main reason for the press conference.
Hello, fams. Welcome to Authentic Plus TV, where we do bring to you interesting story across the world. Today, the name is not Mistles, it's Amaka. So comment a Nigerian name in the comment section because you are going all the way to Nigeria. Before I bring you the story at hand, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Authentic Plus TV. And one Igbo king said he wants to build an empire. The question is it true or not? His Royal Majesty, Eze, Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Jude Ihinetu, a self-acclaimed king, which he said he's not, said he bought 50 acres of land in Nigo Pram to build an empire here in Ghana. And the question is, who sold the land to him? And will that even happen? Because I'm not supporting this. I know you too, you are not supporting this. Because this is our land our forefathers fought for. So we ain't allowing any other empire from any place here.
If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land, along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. Along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're going to build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. You know, they always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that, yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers. And in future, I know that we, the Igbos, will provide president in Nigeria. And I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man. And one day, by the special grace of God, he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the streets that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State.
In the video, the king said he bought 50 acres of land, trying to build a community. But a community, meaning it's an empire, because there will be social amenities in it, schools, hospitals, construction of roads, and a whole lot. Meaning he's built an empire. And he also stated that if you take 50% of Nigerians here in Ghana, approximately half of them are Igbos. So he's just trying to establish their culture. And here in Ghana, aside the presidential ruling, we do have chieftaincy ruling. So the chiefs of our land, that's Bon Shipon, the king, the Gamanche, has also spoken. He said, who sold the land to Dr. Eze Igbo? And this was their reply.
The press conference is to make sure that anyone out there should know that we are not welcoming such kingdom to Ningo Enclave. And that is the main reason for the press conference, because nobody in Ghana can welcome such kingdom. And there is no way any kingdom should be established on our land while we have our kingdom already. Council. So that is why we bring you a warm greetings from the Ningo Traditional Council. Our attention has been drawn to recent media publications about the alleged establishment of a kingdom by a self-proclaimed king of Igbos in Old Ningo within the Ningo Paramountcy. The Traditional Council today, Tuesday, 8th July 2025, held an emergency meeting to deliberate on the matter. After consultations among ourselves and with our Member of Parliament, who doubles as Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, we have reached the following positions on the matter. 1. The ancient Great Ningo Kingdom has always been welcoming to visitors, including the British, Dutch, and Germans. 2. The Ningo Paramountcy is led by our chief, or my able self, Nene Osrangbo Jangba II, and does not intend to have either ruler domicile on our land. 3. 5 clans who own land along the Tema-Aflau Road in the general Old Ningo area have not sold any land to the said Igbo king to develop a kingdom. 4. That the Minister for Interior, who doubles as Minister responsible for national security, takes immediate steps to use all lawful means at his disposal to invite and interrogate the said individual to ascertain the exact fact about his purported land acquisition. 5. That the minister collaborates closely with the Traditional Council to forestall any further action by the said individual that has the potential to lead to public unrest, as the youth and chiefs of Ningo have vowed to resist any such developments. 6. That our Member of Parliament uses his good office and advocacy to ensure that this matter receives urgent attention at the highest levels of government to protect his ancestral home. 7. That by this letter, we notify the Honorable District Chief Executive of Ningo Prampan District Assembly to ensure his engineering unit does not grant any permit to the construction of the said kingdom or any of its buildings. The Traditional Council reiterates our hospitality to visitors and is quick to point out that we currently host persons from over 20 different nationalities who have resettled on our land in their private capacities. None of them has tried to establish a kingdom of any such community. Our guests have always subjected themselves to the authority of the Traditional Council, and that remains a critical requirement for the enjoyment of our warm hospitality. Honorable Minister, We are assured of your forthright disposition and defense of our national integrity from our previous roles as Chief Whip in Parliament and also as Member of Parliament for Asawase. We know you will never tolerate such disrespect for your traditional authority and count on you to do same for us. Be assured of the considerations of our highest regards. Thank you.
He said they ain't allowing anything to happen here in Ghana. So I mean, we should chillax, we should relax, because there's no any empire here happening in Ghana. That is what our chief said. So if the chiefs of the land has spoken, I think everything is at hand now. The communicator of the Igbo king, that's the Eze Igbo Palace. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm not a Nigerian, so your names are too heavy for my mouth. Okay. Attention, all media houses, is a press release. So sit quietly and listen to the press release. Misinformation regarding alleged Igbo village land acquisition. It has come to our attention that statements and acquisitions are circulating on social media regarding the alleged acquisition of 50 acres of land, that is 250 plots, in Ningo in the Greater Accra region by the Igbo leader in Ghana to create an Igbo village. Okay. We want to state unequivocally and without reservation that we have not currently acquired any land in Ningo or elsewhere in Ghana for the purpose of establishing an Igbo village. We understand that these acquisitions stems from an interview in 2013. This interview was a pre-arranged follow-up to his coronation in September 2012. We wish to clarify that the plans discussed in that interview never materialized due to a series of issues surrounding the rightful ownership of the land in question. This led to the cancellation of these plans as far back in 2014, and there was currently no plot of land in Ghana that has been earmarked for an Igbo village. The Igbo leader, having been a resident of Ghana since 1995 and married to a Ghanaian businesswoman, has a deep respect for the culture and laws of this nation. We would never engage in any activity that would mar the strong relationship between the Igbo people residing here and the Ghanaian community. His commitment to being a law-abiding resident has been unwavering throughout his stay. A message he consistently conveys to the Igbo community with absolute clarity. We reiterate that we presently have not acquired any 50 acres of land or any other land to be used as an Igbo village in Ghana. Stated by Ronnie Gogo, Head of Communications, as the Igbo Palace. He placed his number down there. So you can choose to call him and clarify for yourself. I didn't say anything or state anything. So in the press release, you could see that he hasn't acquired, in this press release, he hasn't acquired any 50 acres of land to establish any Igbo kingdom. So who is establishing the Igbo kingdom? The question at hand now. We'll do investigations and we'll bring you updates. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Authentic Plus TV. Bye.